Welcome, everybody. Good evening. This is a special session of the Jurisprudence Discussion Group. We have the first panel discussion today. You're all familiar with the question. I'll remind you, the question is there a positivist theory of law? Now, some people say, and have been saying, what's all the fuss about that? It's just a label, right? And well, that's partly true, right? Legal positivism is a label. But that's only part of the truth, I guess. The full truth that it's no more and no less than a label. It is certainly no more than a label, and there's a danger associated with that. We all know that danger, which is that we use it and don't explain what we mean by it. This is the danger in this case because it is a controverted label, right? But it's also true that no less than a label. Gee, I mean, it's a label. We use labels all the time. We need labels. To a large extent, language is a way of assigning labels to the world. The problem here is to determine whether we need it, whether this label is necessary. So I guess another way of framing the question we have today is legal positivism a necessary label, and if so, what does it mean? Before introducing you to the panelists, I shall briefly say that we are very grateful to our sponsor, Hart Publishing. They have very kindly set up some books there, and they've asked me to tell you that there is a sheet that, if you fill it in, will give you some 20% discount on some of their main legal theory books. So we are very pleased for that, and of course for their support, as well as to the law faculty for their support. Now I'm delighted to introduce you to tonight's panelists. We have, starting from your right, Matthew Framer, who is Professor of Law, Legal and Political Philosophy at the University of Cambridge and Fellow of Churchill College. We have Professor John Gardner, who is the Professor of Jurisprudence at the University of Oxford and Fellow of University College, and Professor John Finnis, who is Professor of Law and Legal Philosophy at the University of Oxford and Fellow of University College. We had the following format in mind. We will allow each of our speakers, starting with Professor Kramer, we will give them some roughly 10 minutes to outline their standard answer. They've all written extensively about the topic. It may be hard to summarize.
We'll stop you if you go off message.
And after that, we will hope and look forward for some discussion. So I guess I just pass the word to Professor Kramer.